Hi Pisces, Pisces placements. Welcome to Pisces Tarot and Advice, and welcome to your daily reading. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a happy, healthy, safe holiday season. Whenever you come across this message, that's when you're meant to find it. So just keep that in mind. I am recording this between Christmas and New Year's, actually. So, hope you're doing well. Let's see what's going on for you. We have a new deck. So I'm excited to see what it can do and what it can tell us. Okay. Let's see what's going on for Pisces placements. At the time they watch this video, what do they need to know? Pisces placements. At the time they watch this video. Okay. Let's lay out the cards, get the clarifiers, and we'll be good to go. We're getting close to 25,000 subscribers. It's a very exciting time. I wake up every day and I keep checking throughout the day. That's a big milestone. That's a big number. That's going to make me extremely happy. I can't even tell you. So I'm very excited about it. And thank you to each and every one of you for being here and being subscribed and just being a part of this with me. All right. Okay. Last of the clarifiers. And we'll do oracles at the end. Oh, we didn't clarify the foundation. Look at that. I do have a migraine, just full disclosure. I'm just waiting for the tablets to kick in. But I missed yesterday, and I said, listen, we can't be doing that. So I'm doing what I can here. Let's see. This could either go well, or it could be a complete disaster because I can't find my words. But let's see. All right, bottom of the deck. Pisces, we have the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is just a time of, it's the beginning of the harvest, okay? So you're starting to see the results of your work, all right? There's still more that need to come in, but most of it is you can tell if it's going to be a good harvest or a bad harvest. You can tell if you can just keep doing what you're doing until everything comes in, or if you need to change course, adjust something, stop doing something and invest somewhere else. Okay, it's that crossroads of, okay, I can see where this is going to go for me, and I can determine whether or not I'm happy with that. And if I'm not, there's still time for me to do something about it, right? I can walk away from that, I can cut my losses over there, or I can put more effort into it, and I know it will get to the finish line, right? It's that time of assessment with the Seven of Pentacles, okay, on just concrete results. This is facts. We're making concrete decisions based on facts. So let's see what this is about. In the current situation, oh, interesting. We have the Two of Cups and the King of Swords. So the King of Swords can represent an air sign in your life, or it could be you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. The Two of Cups is a one-to-one connection, a one-to-one dynamic. It can be a romantic partnership that is healthy, balanced, mutual. You know, when you make that heart-to-heart connection with someone, you make true connection, okay? But it can also be a friend. It could also be a family member. It's just that meeting someone at the same level, okay? Heart level, mind level. You're in sync. It's mutual. It's a beautiful thing. With the King of Swords, it could be around an air sign in your life, or it just represents a decision, truth, clarity, fairness that needs to come in here, which would go along with the Seven of Pentacles energy of, okay, what do I do here? Is it time to invest more? Is it time to invest further? Is this something that I want to follow through with? Or is this a time where I can just, okay, be like, okay, I'm done, and step away and do something else? So that could be what's hanging in the balance here. I also get, for some of you, I just heard meeting someone new today. That's going to be very significant. It's going to be pivotal, I hear, towards you reaching a goal. So a partner coming in, or someone who's just coming in to give you the right information, okay, a soulmate. And you can know this person or not know this person. Like I say, for some of you, this is a brand new person coming into your life that just says the things you needed to hear, or gives you the information you needed, and that allows you to have that full, rich harvest. Okay, and that could be a goal to do with your love life, a goal to do with your money, a goal to do with your business, whatever personal goal you have, right? All right, and what's going to help or hinder the situation? Oh, interesting. We have the Lovers, more Gemini energy, with the Nine of Swords. So this is what's going on today, Pisces. There's something you're debating, a big decision. A big decision. Again, we have that energy with the Lovers as well of the crossroads. Let me just get this to focus because these are really, really beautiful cards. It's not going to focus because it sees that Seven of Pentacles over there. Huh? Maybe it's my vision that's blurry. We have fun. Anyway, Lovers, you can see it. But yeah, it's that energy of decision, crossroads, what we just said, okay? With the Nine of Swords here, this is something you're really anxious about. This is something where it's like either you're wondering, is this ever going to happen for me? But more, it feels like, what do I do? How do I make this happen? Am I on the right track? Am I with the right person? Am I in the right dynamic? Am I in the right job to get me to my full rich harvest? Okay, am I investing in the right places, in the right people to get me to my full rich harvest? And there's a lot of anxiety because there's confusion with the Nine of Swords. Okay, there's confusion that comes from overthinking. Okay, and with the Lovers, we may be presented with a choice today, and that gets us all confused, anxious, and overthinking, right? Because someone comes to us and says, I know you've been working on that, but how about this? Do you want to work on this for change? And that's where you go, all right, well, I've been working on this thing for ages. I can kind of see where it's going. I think I'll be happy with the results. But what they're offering over there looks kind of interesting. I wonder if that's going to get me to my goal faster or with less effort, or I wonder if that's better. And it just gets you all confused, right? Because it's something that is very tempting to you. And it's a matter of, do you follow what your heart is telling you, your intuition, or do you follow the strictly analytical, logical, disregard your feelings, practical, okay, this is what we're doing, this is the plan, that has no proof behind it at this point because it's brand new. It's not going to have proof. It'll just feel like it's a good option. Do you see what I mean? Okay. And it could be that this new person is offering you a solution, an alternative. Now, it doesn't mean you have to quit what you've been doing and do something else completely different somewhere else. That may be the case for some, but for others of you, this is going to be changing the plan, changing the approach. Okay? It could be, you know what, you've been working on this all by yourself, and they're offering to team up with you. And then you put your resources together. And that's the choice you have to make. Well, do I continue as I've been doing things? I'm kind of getting there. But working with them would be a lot easier, faster. I think, what if we can just do more? What if I can reach my goal and then keep going? It's something that is tempting. It's something that is, and then you're wondering, it's appealing, right? And then you're wondering, am I being foolish? I don't know what the right thing to do is. Because it looks good. It sounds great, But it's that energy of, but I've been doing this way for so long now. I'm afraid to change the approach. I'm afraid to change the plan because, what if that doesn't work out and then I don't have this either, right? That's the anxiety of the Nine of Swords that's coming up. But there is something in the situation that is telling you in your heart, and that's the difference, in your heart. Okay, with the Two of Cups and the Lovers, this is a very strong partnership that is being highlighted here, of any kind. Okay. And it's telling you, it feels, this is it. Like, this is the one. Okay, this is the one to invest in. This is the one to go with. This is the best option. This is the solution to your problem, right? And then I feel like the more you think about it and try to rationalize it, the more confusing it gets, because this is something that speaks to your heart, not necessarily the mind yet. I hope that makes sense. For Pisces, it will make sense, I'm sure. Okay? Because you know how you have those instincts, that intuition, those gut feelings that you can't quite explain or you can't even put into words, but you just know something's going to happen, or you just know something is this what it is. And then further down the line, the more time passes and things develop, you're like, yeah, see, I told you, I knew it. But when you first have that feeling, there's nothing that has happened. There's nothing in reality to back that up. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. On the mind, we have the Eight of Wands and the Page of Swords. So there's going to be some sort of time limit, okay? Or there's going to be a sense of, or a perceived, or an actual time frame, right, given to you, or a perceived rush, okay, to make a decision. Page of Swords. And it could involve contracts, it could involve paperwork, or it's just that energy of commitment. Okay, which one are we doing? Which one are we going with? What do you want to say? What is your decision? Tell us your decision. Eight of Wands, Page of Swords. This is also saying ask for information, okay, with the Eight of Wands and the Page of Swords. If you're not sure, if you're confused over here, and you're just kind of, it's like you're running on fumes. You're debating things that are just your imagination, basically, right? Worst case scenarios, most likely. And so this is telling you a way to kind of snap out of this is to ask questions. Ask for information. Okay? Tell me more about this. What would it entail? What would my commitment be? What can I expect to get from this? What are the time frames? What's the plan? What is the strategy? What is the approach? All right? Ask questions. There's going to be a lot of communication and a lot of going back and forth, especially online, okay, over the phone calls or video calls with this energy. It could be in-person conversation as well with the Two of Cups. Just keep that in mind. But a lot of like back and forth questions asked and answered, okay? And the foundation, the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Wow. So in the foundation, whatever this choice is that you're contemplating, whenever you see the Ace of Swords, it's telling you this is truth, this is clarity, this is fact, this is correct. Okay? So whatever you're looking at, whatever's offered to you today, and again, this is general, so you're definitely use your own discernment and use your own intuition, okay? But if this is your story, so far you're like, yep, I know exactly what that is for me. This is exactly what I've been going through. Whatever it is you're looking at, whatever it is your heart, your intuition, your instincts are pointing you towards, that is the Ten of Pentacles. That is correct. What you're thinking is correct. That is fact, okay? It will come. It will be shown to you. It will be proven to you. And remember what I was saying in the beginning where you're contemplating, well, if I work with this person or get together with this person, I might reach my goal and then some. On your own here, or doing things the way you've been doing things, has gotten you as far as the 7. There's more that you can get out of the situation, but there's also a lot more work that needs to go into it. The alternative, whatever is being offered to you here, will take you to the 10. You'll go flying past the 7, straight to the 10. Okay? But it's, again, that energy of multiple people, of community, of teamwork. Okay? But this is, happily ever after energy in the material world. It's not just emotional, but also material. A very, very strong bond, a very, very strong partnership is highlighted today. With the Two of Cups, the Lovers, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay? And you're seeing it for what it is. You're looking at it in the eye, and then you're questioning it, you're doubting it, because either it came out of nowhere, or again, it would mean a very significant change for you, and you're like, it looks good, it looks great. If you were just to follow your heart in a perfect world, and you just wanted to follow your heart, you would be on this in a minute, okay? It's just when you start looking at everything else, everyone else, and just start thinking and trying to make sense of something that is just speaking to your heart at the minute, that's when things get confusing. Okay, recent past, we have the Seven of Wands and Judgment. Wow. And this is being guarded. With Judgment, you had some sort of epiphany recently. You had some sort of realization recently of this would be the answer. This would be the solution. And that's what's coming in. Okay? So it's almost like it's a manifestation for some of you. That in the past, when you thought about it, you were reserved, or you blocked it off, or you were guarded against it. You told yourself, or other people told you, don't be silly, that doesn't happen, or that wouldn't work. And so you've been fighting your own intuition on this for some of you, for some time. You've been blocking it off. You heard the message, you heard the calling. But then again, when you start thinking about it, or you talk to other people about it, you come to this place of no, that wouldn't work. That can't happen. That wouldn't work. That doesn't make sense. It's that situation, okay? That is now starting to play out in front of your eyes. You're going, is this really happening? I just thought about this a few days ago, or a couple of weeks ago, or I've been thinking about this. I've been having dreams about this, and here it is. You might have been having dreams about meeting someone, having a conversation with someone, having drinks with someone, literally, okay? And finding a solution, the answer. And you wake up and go, it's just a dream. It wasn't a dream. It wasn't a dream. It was a premonition. It was a heads up from the universe. And here it is. Okay? So let's see. In the outcome and advice. Wow, what an interesting reading, Pisces. 6 of Wands. Victory energy. 5 of Swords. Don't back down. Don't give up. Don't doubt yourself. Take no prisoners. And the 3 of Cups. Celebration. For some of you, you will have to, what this is listening to other people has been what's been holding you back. So this is where you're now going to have to step up and say, listen, thank you for your advice and your input. However, this is what I'm doing. It's not a conversation. It's not a debate. I don't need any input. I don't need any advice or guidance. You either respect that and support me or you don't, but this is what's up. Okay? Because for some of you, community, other people in your life have been, they may have meant well, but they've been holding you back. They've been going, think about what you're saying, Pisces. That makes no sense. But you know what? Not everyone sees what you see, Pisces. Not everyone has your intuition. It's not going to make sense to them. You know what I mean? The Knight of Swords and the 3 of Swords. This is where 3 of Cups, 3 of Swords. This is where, when the Lovers, you're going to step away from what you've been doing, a current contract, a current friendship, a current relationship, a current dynamic, current environment, community, whatever it is. Stepping away from that, leaving that, to pursue this new partnership, collaboration, relationship opportunity, this new connection. And yeah, it won't be easy. Doesn't have to be that difficult either. You know when it gets difficult, when you try to explain to people, hoping that they'll understand and support you, they're not going to understand and they're not going to support you. You're leaving them behind. It's just human nature. They're not going to like it. Okay, they'll have opinions about it. So, the best approach, swift exit. Knight of Swords, 5 of Swords, 3 of Swords. It's happening. Done deal, end of story. You send the letter, you send the email, you make it known, you make it official, and then you leave. Then you stop communication. You don't go back and forth. Yeah, and the 6 of Cups. Honestly, with the 2 of Cups, the Lovers, and the 6 of Cups, with the Judgment in your reading, this is, for a lot of you, you're definitely coming across a very significant soulmate. And that soulmates are not just romantic, okay? And that's really going to turn your life around. It really is. It's going to help you reach your goals, whether they are emotional, professional, financial. This is a partnership that's going to change your life for the better. Okay? If you've been in a partnership, Something recent, something that just started, okay? Recent. And other people have been telling you, what are you doing? Get back to what you were doing. Forget about this. Forget about this person. Forget about this company. Stop talking to them. It's not going to go anywhere. Get back to what you were doing. And you thought, this is way better for me though. But I'm getting opposition from other people. I would have to leave all of this. And that gives me anxiety. I don't want confrontation. I don't want conflict. But at the same time, I can't stop thinking about this thing. This is, again, where you go back to those people and you say, listen, I know how you think and feel about this, but at the end of the day, this is my decision. And I'm going to go with this. I have to do what I have to do. It's that kind of energy. 5 of Swords, Knight of Swords, 3 of Swords. I have to do what I have to do. Whether you get it or you don't, you support it or you don't, doesn't matter to me at this point. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I'm just doing what's best for me, but you take it how you take it. Okay, that's the energy. For some of you, this is something you've been testing and trialing. Okay, or where you do exchange programs, or like shadowing people at work and seeing what they're doing over there, or some sort of apprenticeship. Okay, something where you've got the tried and true, what you've been doing, what you've been involved in and invested in, and then you've got this new thing that you've been kind of playing around with, testing, trialing, experimenting. A new person you've been talking to, just getting to know someone else, right? Whatever the situation is. It's something that's been tried and true, and something that to other people, or even to you when it started, was just supposed to be temporary, something you do for fun, something to try out. Why not, right? It wasn't a big deal. It wasn't something you had intention to pursue, right? Because you're like, I'm just going to do this because it will help me with what I'm trying to do over here, right? It'll make me look good, or I can add this to my resume, or I can, it's that kind of energy, right? Something that was just supposed to be, again, temporary, transitory, fun, whatever. I'll get back to this when this is over. It's fine. And the thing that you've been testing, you have realized, you know what? That is way better for me. That is way better for me. And so now you have to go back to the people in your tried and true situation and say, I'm out. I'm going with the thing I've been trying, testing, playing around with. And they're going to look at you and think you're crazy. Okay? Or they're going to go, Pisces is up. Well, that wasn't the agreement. That was supposed to be temporary for you. What are you doing? We thought you were coming back. We didn't even... And you're going, well, I don't know what to tell you. This is my decision. And I'm well within my rights. It is what it is. And this could have been a business. And they're going, Pisces, that's a hobby. That's not something to make money off of. That's not something you can sustain yourself off of. And you're going, listen, I've been testing this and trialing this and learning lots of things and talking to different people. I can make this work for me. And this would make me happy and abundant. So that's what I'm doing. Right? What an interesting reading. I like this deck. I like the messages it's given us. And finally, Pisces, you're following your heart without the fear, without the need to explain it to people, without the need for people to agree with what you're doing or to understand your perspective. You're like, I get it. I feel it in my heart. I feel it in my bones. I can taste this. I know it's real. And in the foundation, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, I'm getting chills. That is, you are correct. You are correct. This is your 10 of Pentacles. And you're making the changes you need to make. Okay? So let's see. Oracle energy and advice here for Pisces. What else do they need to know about the situation? And you know what, Pisces? When we get to do that, okay, I'm a Pisces sun. When we get to that point of we don't need to explain ourselves, we understand how our intuition works. We know to trust our intuition. And we do. And we get a gut feeling and we follow it. We put action behind it one way or another. Life changes, Pisces. Life changes. You're about to start seeing instant manifestation. You're about to start seeing synchronicity in your life. You're about to start seeing flow in your life. Because you're getting on the bandwagon of Pisces. You are getting some genius ideas. It's time to trust that and put action behind it. Trust your instincts. Trust your intuition. No one else needs to get it but you. They'll get it eventually, right? Doesn't really matter. It's not about them. Whoever they are in your life. Confession. Releasing a secret. Pursuing virtue through honesty. That's what's up, Pisces. You're going to listen. This is what I'm doing. I've been fighting it for long enough. It doesn't make sense to me. Keep fighting it. I believe in this. It feels right. I got to do this. I got to do this. Okay? That's the judgment energy. It's just hearing that call. And you can't stop thinking about it. And you have dreams about it. And it's just taking over your life to the point where you're like, okay, I get it. I'm doing it. I have to do this. I have no choice. It won't leave me alone. Right? Resolving issues, solving inner conflict with others, healing past trauma. And the inner conflict that is being resolved here is you no longer denying yourself. Judgment, 7 of Wands. Okay? Is you saying, I'm going to listen to what I feel is true. Okay? Doesn't have to make sense, doesn't have to be rational, doesn't have to be practical. It's true to me, and that's enough. That takes away a huge inner conflict, 9 of Swords. In the external world, what this is telling you is whatever conflict may be caused or stirred up by you exiting a different situation. And that could, again, it could mean for some of you are leaving someone, you are leaving a group of people, you are leaving a job, you're leaving a community, you're moving out. But it can also be where you're not going to rely on them anymore for advice and tell you how to live your life. They're not going anywhere necessarily. You're not going anywhere. But you're just saying, okay, enough. I'm going to make my own decisions. Okay, and that's what is transforming. And that's what they're going to have opinion about, right? What do you mean, Pisces? We always tell you what to do. You don't know what to do for yourself. You always get yourself into trouble. And you're like, I got it. Don't worry about it. Thank you for your input so far. I appreciate it. Not needed anymore. And so whatever conflict arises from that, it's temporary, is what this is telling you. So don't worry about it. They'll come around. Obsession. Focusing too much on one situation. The need to take a step back. And this is the energy that I was talking about with the Judgment and the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Wands, sorry. It's something that you haven't been able to stop thinking about. You've been having dreams about this. It feels right. It feels real. It just makes sense to you. It's taken over your life and you're going, okay, you know what? Fine. I'll do it. Deception, false illusions, scarcity mentality, and falling into bad habits. 7 of Swords energy that I was picking up earlier. This is where you've been holding yourself back, 7 of Wands, 9 of Swords, because you've been afraid either of conflict or confrontation, if you wanted to leave something or whatever, or afraid of what other people are going to think, or telling yourself, you can't trust your intuition, it always gets you into trouble. But this feels different, Pisces. This feels different, doesn't it? That's how you know it is your intuition. It's not wishful thinking that got you into trouble before. It's not being naive that got you into trouble before, potentially. Okay? This feels different. And this is where you're saying, I will trust. Opening up, going from that scarcity mentality of I'm afraid the worst is going to happen and I'm going to lose things, to I trust my guidance. I trust my intuition. I trust myself to make good decisions for myself. Healthy decisions for myself. I've learned from everything I've been through. I'm going to start applying what I've learned. This is really, really cool, Pisces. Okay, we have balance here. Juggling too many things at once. Find time for yourself. where you're saying, I'm taking charge. I'm taking charge. I'm calling the shots. I'm making my decisions. It's not a conversation. It's not a debate. Thank you, everyone, for your care, concern, and input. It is not necessary anymore. Wow. Pisces, this is such a beautiful reading. I can't, I'm looking forward to your thoughts. Please give me feedback. Like the video. Share it with whoever you think may benefit from it. Give me your thoughts in the comments if this makes sense to you. I really hope it does, okay? I hope it resonates for as many of you as possible. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to your thoughts. All right? And subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you if you have. Hopefully we'll get 25,000 subscribers before we reach 2025. That would be awesome. That would be amazing. And thank you all, okay? So, I'm going to leave it here. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.